Hello everyone, how are you doing? This is MD Tech here with another quick tutorial. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to hopefully resolve if you're getting a fail to connect to a Windows service error on your Windows computer. So this should hopefully be a pretty straightforward tutorial, and without further ado, let's jump right into it. So we're going to begin by opening up the Start menu just by left clicking on the Start button one time. And into the Start menu, you want to type in Services. Best match should say Services right underneath Programs. Just left click on that one time. So if you need to adjust the size of the window, you're more than welcome to. You can adjust the actual size of the window as well as the columns. And now you want to go down until you get to System Event Notification. Right here, so System Event Notification Service. You want to double click on it. Make sure startup type is set to automatic, and then make sure you apply and OK that. So if server status is currently stopped, you want to click on the Start button here. And then as well, before we restart our computer, I would suggest going down to the COM plus event service, so actually scrolling up here. So COM plus event system, just double click on that. Same deal, make sure that's set to automatic, and if server status is stopped, click on start. And I would still recommend restarting your computer like I mentioned before. I know I didn't mention at the beginning of opening up services, but I'm mentioning it now. So once you have set both of those service types to automatic, I would recommend restarting your computer. So if you're still having an issue, I would recommend then opening up the Start menu, type CMD, open up the best match by right clicking on CMD here, and then left click on Run as Administrator. If you receive a user account control window, left click on Yes, and into the elevated command line you want to type in NETSH SH, so NETSH space WinSock space reset, and then how it appears exactly on my screen, you want to make sure you type it in that way, and then hit enter. It should say you must restart the computer in order to complete the reset. Restart your computer and hopefully this issue will have gone away for you guys. So I do hope this brief tutorial was able to help you guys out, and as always, thank you for watching, and I do look forward to catching you all in the next tutorial. Goodbye.